Hey guys, Jessica here. It's kind of late in South Carolina. First of all, I want to apologize for my attire. I just got back from a softball game. We won, by the way. Go Eagles. But this is about taking a stance on the topic of violence in the media in regards to affecting whether or not children acted out in real life. I chose the qualifying stance because I can see both. I can certainly see that it didn't have an effect on me. When I was growing up, I was the only child. While I was really busy and I was involved in a lot of sports and activities, and there wasn't a whole lot of time for television, when I did get to watch television, my mom had a lot of parental controls. I only watched age appropriate content. And I saw the news, so I certainly saw violence. I saw real life violence. I saw the worst I can remember would be the September 11 attacks, and that was devastating to me as a child. But everything that I ever saw never caused me to act anything out in public. And I know I had friends who were the exact same way, so I can certainly see that side of things. On the flip side, I can also definitely agree that there have been some cases to where children have acted out what they've seen on television because of desensualization and because of the fact that they didn't make the connection that this is real life, this is, not real life. But I think it boils down to the fact that we have to define some terms first. I think we need to define what the word media means to us, whether we're talking about age appropriate, whether we're talking about news content related, whether we're talking about R-rated movies, or if we're talking about video games, which adds a whole new aspect, I think. If I were going to take the stance that violence does indeed affect children, which I do see as well, I think the most harmful would be when you add humor in with violence, and that seems really hard to believe. But I think because children like to get attention from others, as a teacher, I see that every day, that, that can certainly lead to even bullying, which is a huge thing that kids think that it's okay to make fun of someone just because it makes them, get some attention. I know Aaron talks about that, Aaron and Rodrigo, in their piece. They talk about humorous violence can be credible and real, even if it has a presumable comic effect. So I think that, that would be the direction that I would go should we need to take the stance of, violence certainly affects children. I look forward to working with all y'all. Have a great night.